Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, it's Josh South, aka AskJoshy from YouTube, and today we have Game 2 between Capoch, the green Protoss from Inflow Gaming, spawning up here on the top side of Lost Temple, and CatZ, the yellow Zerg from Root Gaming, and this is Game 2 of a best of 5. It was played as part of a show match between Inflow Gaming and Root Gaming. There is no cash prize for the winner. They're just playing for our entertainment, and both of them are very, very good players. Capoch, I believe, has played several other RTS games in his past, including Dawn of War 2. My good buddy Lockgar informed me of that. He's a member of Icy Cup TV. And CatZ, of course, is from Peru. I've once called him the Peruvian Zerg Terror from Peru, and it still holds true. So it looks like Capoch is going to start with an early pylon out. Not an early pylon. Early is just one of those reaction words where you see something quick in the game and you either say early or fast. It's just a thing. Like, you don't say it's slow, you're looking for an adjective, and it's almost always early or fast. But anyway, CatZ able to scout Capoch very, very quickly with this Overlord. Basically what he did here is get it just in range of this Nexus, just barely able to see it, and the Nexus actually has less vision than the Overlord, so as soon as he saw that Nexus, he's paying close attention and veered him off to the side here. So Capoch actually still has not seen the Overlord, and even this gateway is not going to be able to see him because he has no vision up here on this cliff. So Capoch is going to start scouting in the wrong direction first. He scouts this left position first. He is building a gateway out front here again, which again is another hint of early aggression from Capoch. Last game he did a very similar thing here, but did lose this pylon very early and was unable to get any sort of aggression off. But CatZ, learning from the first game, building a spawning pool at around 15, 14, and getting a gas and not canceling it. He did not do the extractor trick this time around. It looks like he might be going for a more economic build here. He's got way more drones than he did last time. Last time he went for 6 Zerglings extremely quickly. Capoch knows that CatZ is here now. Now he's just going to get a chance to look around. He did already scout the other 2 positions and not find anything. So CatZ dropping his second hatchery, not going for the natural. He saw this early gateway, so if he builds a natural here, it's going to be very, very hard to defend. So instead, he is going to drop that second hatchery in his main, and he is going to spawn 6 Zerglings again fairly early, not quite as early as last game. And Capoch actually able to run around CatZ base undetected, well, somewhat undetected. He could actually see this probe if he was, looking at the right place at the right time, but he's probably paying attention to his Zerglings that he just sent out a second ago. Capoch actually able to place a proxy pylon, that's a tongue twister, into CatZ's main. So CatZ, instead of going straight for the throat, he sees these zealots here from his Overlord, so he's not going to just send his 6 Zerglings in to get slaughtered. He is going to wait probably for the Zergling speed to finish. He did just start. This hatchery is just started now. I'm not sure. Oh, they're chasing off this probe that built the proxy pylon. He's just baiting them away from eventually finding this proxy pylon. And since he hasn't sent a Zergling or a Queen to go kill that yet, my indication is that he has not actually seen it yet, or still does not know about it. I mean, you take his vision, he hasn't seen it yet, but it looks like he has still no idea that it's there. And this probe actually is still alive somehow. One more hit from a Zergling and he'll be toast. And there he goes. So CatZ, doing the right thing, staying a little more conservative, and bolstering up one big base instead of trying to expand quickly and risking that zealot aggression. But Capoch knows basically that there's no hatchdown, or he has not seen a hatchdown. CatZ actually just laid one while I was talking about it, but CatZ feels comfortable enough in his unit count, and he did have that watchtower, so he was able to see these zealots walk right past his position there. And these zealots, seeing these Zerglings now streaming in towards his base, he's going to have to send them back home. The Zerglings, not zealots, are able to do pretty much whatever they want. If I were CatZ, I would probably send them straight up to that mineral line as soon as possible, but he is going to start and sort of confront everything. Oh, Zergling speed finishes now, but he could have been in that probe line stopping mining a lot earlier, and he is going to be able to kill 1, 2, 3, I'm just counting explosions, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I saw at least 8 probe deaths there before the zealots were able to come in and really stop anything from happening. Capoch did try to wall off here with pylons, but of course they can just run right in the back. And the Cybernetics core almost has warp gates done. Oh, these Zerglings ran back out past the very slow Zealots, and there, it looks like he's just going to bounce back and forth between this pylon and the probe line with his remaining speedlings, which is a great idea. Let's see if we can see any more probe explosions here. He's already got 8 to his belt. There's 10 more. I mean 2 more for making 10, and a third one to make 11. And finally, it looks like the Zealots clean up that first batch, but now a whole second batch. Another, 14 Zerglings run in and finish off that pylon. Now they're going to be able to kill this very prone gateway, and Capoch pretty much just has to sit on his ramp and let it happen, or he will risk having the speedlings run back into his probe line. If we look into the units. If we look at units, Capoch is down to 14 probes. And CatZ is way ahead at 28. He has double the workers, and does have this expansion now functional, so he will be able to... Oh no, look at this! Capoch warped in 5 Zealots. Actually, oh man, I want to pause and go back, but we know what happened. He used that proxy pylon to warp 5 Zealots in and try to start destroying drones here. If we watch, the drones were at 28 a moment ago. Now they're down to 21. But CatZ has enough Zerglings, drones, and Queen to be able to hold off that first wave. Capoch now with 2 sentries. Pretty good force field there to keep the Queen out of the fight. CatZ really only has 9 Zerglings left on the map total, and only 2 or 3 are here. The Zealot actually taking needless hits right here. A little bit of negligence from Capoch getting that Zealot hit too much, but another force field doesn't really do anything here. But he is warping in more units constantly. CatZ unable to get past these units to try and take out this pylon. If Capoch, basically, he just wants to protect that pylon at all costs so that he can continue to warp in these tier 1 units, and CatZ still desperately trying to ward this off. It looks like with this number of Zealots and CatZ without any other production buildings, he actually did have to cancel his lair there even to be able to recover the minerals that he spent on it, or recover the resources that he spent on it. And you know, CatZ did not have any other production buildings, no Rotorn, no Baneling Nest, so he was stuck with speedlings. So if Capoch just keeps making Zealots, all they have to do is keep attacking buildings, and when the Zerglings show up, mow them down. 5 more Zealots warp in. It's really beneficial to Capoch to have these units that counter Zerglings so well. And even with speed, I mean, they just get destroyed, and force fields definitely cut down on the amount of surface area that these Zerglings have to be able to attack and surround. And even 2 Zealots left, that's all he needs. I mean, if he kills... Oh, he actually has a lone Zergling attacking his own hatchery here. That's what clicking A and spamming will do. Sometimes you end up attacking your own buildings. So this one Zergling is a traitor.